but be me. Don't go backwards. I haven't been partying, drinking, smoking, hanging out, so they can still feel like I'm still the same old Crystal, even though I be on some other shit time from time. Showing up as my authentic self and allowing the friends to fall if they may or evolve if they may.
I'm so happy to be recording again. Okay. Peace, goddesses. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back. I am Crystal Divine Queen. This is Evolving Into Her, and this channel is self-explanatory, baby. I am journaling my experience, evolving into the woman, the version of myself that I see within my mind. This is like my digital diary, okay? I'm documenting everything because, well, we ain't gonna get into all that, okay? Because that's not why you clicked on the video, okay? You clicked on the video because you seen the title and you know that I'm going to be talking about friendships today, honey, okay? Friendships. I just been wanting to talk about this lately because I'm in a new space when it comes to friendships. So let's just get right on into it, honey. Friendships. I feel like friendships has been a seasonal thing for me. I go through seasons of friendships. When I was a child, I made friends depending on where I lived and who I went to school with, Finally, I'll say when I got to like high school, I stayed in the same space. I developed my friendships and I was maintaining those friendships all throughout the end of middle school and through high school. And when I graduated high school, a lot of people, they went their own way. Some people went to college. We just all went our own separate paths. And so the friendships that I maintained, got smaller. The group got smaller. And some friendships I was able to maintain even though they went their separate ways, but not a lot, very few. And then after high school, also, I got a taste of being grown. I became a mother. My life went into a path that, I wasn't really expecting it to go into. So that, changed the type of friends that I hung out with, especially like on a day-to-day basis. That was like my season of friendships where I learned a lot about friends. I experienced betrayal. I experienced frenemies. I experienced just a lot. It made the circle get even smaller. Fast forward to like my late 20s. I had my few friends and they were my best friends, and I had a lot of associates maybe, but very few girls that, I called friends. It was a small circle. And it got even smaller because towards the end of my 20s, I really started to get to know myself and figure out what are the things that I want in life. Life just started being put into the perspective of, I'm getting older. What do I want out of life? Who do I want to be? What type of woman do I want to be? It was less party time, young adulthood, just enjoying life, living in the moment, to really thinking about my future, looking around and self-evaluating my environment and, just self-evaluating my actions that have gotten me to this point. As I did that, I started changing, evolving, growing, and that's when I would say the circle really turned into like a triangle where I just had just a few friends and they were like my best friends. And now here I am in my early 30s. It's a sad, bittersweet moment or season of friendships for me because, my best friends and I are all going through transitions in life. Some friends are becoming mothers. Some friends are really getting grounded in family life. Some friends are experiencing tragedies, traumas. Some friends are just like, it's just a lot, including me, myself. I'm growing through a whole lot. I ain't going through it for nothing. I'm growing through it. Like, it's just a transitional phase in life for me personally. And as a friend, I can see that my friends, my best friends, all individually are in their own transitional seasons as well. And y'all already know, if you're familiar with this channel, that I'm in a season of solitude. I don't want to say coincidentally, but at the same time that I'm I'm going through my season of solitude and I'm dealing with my own transitions, my friends are as well. And so it kind of aligns perfectly because I need my space to be in solitude, to do the work that I need to do so that I can evolve into her. And, they need their space to deal with all the things that they're going through and the transitions within their life. So I say, like, this season of friendship I'm in right now is pretty damn lonely. Some days I feel like I don't have any friends. And I'm really learning to be okay with the lack of friendship. But it's okay because I can honestly say for a long time now, I've really been feeling like I'm ready to attract new friends. I'm ready to attract my tribe. I definitely see me growing into a different direction. I'm most definitely evolving into a different version of myself, into a different woman. And the friends that I have, there's nothing wrong with them. Let me just start out by saying that there's nothing wrong with my friends. I love my friends dearly and I want the best for them. And, I'm praying for them as they go through their transitions in life as well. We get older. However, the bond that holds us, unfortunately, is a bond with an older version of myself. And I'm really in a space right now where I'm I'm freeing myself from all parts of my old self. And as I'm freeing myself from my old self and I'm cultivating this new version of myself, this evolved version of myself, I really want to desire, when I say attract my tribe, I'm really saying like I have a desire to, attract friends with the same interests as the evolved version of me, who live the same lifestyle as the evolved version of me, who I have common goals with, who encourage me and inspire and motivate me to upgrade my life to the lifestyle that I desire as well. I want to get together and have certain type of conversations that I can't necessarily have with my current friends, because that's just not what we used to getting together and linking up and talking about and doing. That's not what we have in common. So I've had that desire for a while to attract my tribe now and just build a sisterhood with some women who are compatible with the version of me that I'm evolving into, and not necessarily the version of me whom I was in the past. So I say all that to say, I've been in solitude. I haven't really been hanging out with friends. I've been having my space. My friends have respected that, and it hasn't been too much of a challenge, I think, for them to respect that, because everybody's going through their own stuff. Remember, like, everybody's going through their own transitions and just dealing with the new adjustments in life. Like, honestly, I think it's just something going on collectively in the universe, but that's a conversation for another video. Okay, recently I will say that I have been presented with facing one of my fears in friendships. I say fear, but it's not a fearful thing. It's actually very exciting to me, because I have struggled with in the past being completely my true authentic self in the present moment. I've always kind of complimented myself with my ability to, and let me know in the comments if you relate to this, okay? But I've always kind of complimented myself, I guess my ego, for my ability to be able to, get with this friend and be this version of myself and not change and not switch up, and I can get with this friend and we can get together and hang out like old times, like nothing has ever changed, and then go back over here to my regular life, my personal life when I'm by myself, and be this other version of myself. Have y'all ever felt like that before? Let me know. When I do that, I've noticed a lot, I would say, in the past 2 or 3 years, that, when I get with this friend or these friends, I should say, and I'm doing things that an older version of myself is comfortable with, right? And, my older version of myself has fun with doing. When I come back over here and I try to, be my new self, or I get alone with myself, I would start to realize that, I'm not happy doing those things anymore. Yes, they may be fun, but they're fun because I'm comfortable with doing it, but I don't like the results of doing those things no more. I just get alone with myself and I realize like I'm outgrowing these things, number one, and number two, doing the things that my old self used to do isn't bringing me the results that I desire. Like I'm trying to change and evolve and to grow and blossom into a new woman, but I can't be doing old things anymore. It's just not in alignment. Hopefully I'm making sense to y'all, but I say all that to say this. I'm dealing with a fear, a real fear that I have had. I'm realizing that it was a fear. To come around my old friends, hanging out with them, linking up with them, talking to them, and being my true authentic self and not backtracking so that not only they can be comfortable with me and not feel out of place or feel like I'm different, I've changed, so they can still feel like I'm still the same old Crystal, even though I be on some other shit time from time. I can still get together and, be the same old Crystal, but be the new Crystal and draw new lines and boundaries of, this is who I am today. This is the lifestyle I live today. And you want to kick it, that's cool. We can kick it. But just know some things I used to do, I'm not going to be able to do no more. Not even just once in a while, once in a blue moon, let your hair down type of thing. Because it's not my season for that right now. Right now, I'm in a season of solitude. Right now, I'm in a season of self-cultivation. Right now, I'm in a season of inner work. Right now, I'm in a season of getting these finances together, baby. Right now, I'm in the season of upgrading my life. Right now, I'm in the season of evolving into her. So, some things that we may have been able to get up and do, I won't be able to do anymore. Well, maybe not, I'm not saying forever, but just right now, it's not the season. And I'm getting to the fear part, y'all. The fear part is the reaction that I may get after I show up as my authentic self. Well, how are my friends going to look at me? Are they going to leave me? Are they going to abandon me? Are they going to be upset with me? Are they going to be hurt by it? Are they going to be angry? Are they going to be judgmental? That's the fear, because remember, these are my through thick and thin friends. You know what I mean? Like, they made it from childhood all the way to this present moment. I love them. I cherish them. And you want to take the people that you love and cherish with you on your journey as you evolve and upgrade in life. But everybody can't come. So I'm in a space now where I'm still in my season of solitude, but God has presented me with a challenge. And God has brought back, one of my friends. And I was saying that, God has presented me with a challenge right now. And it's to show up as my authentic self. I've been in solitude now for the entire year. I've been in solitude. I've been working on myself. I haven't been hanging out with no friends or anything. Whew, that's another video coming up, because I think it's actually been 9 months, but I've been putting in this work. And so God is like, okay, let me throw a test your way. I'm going to bring one of your friends back. I'm going to bring one of your friends back into your life, and you're going to have to talk that talk. All that talk you've been talking, you have to walk the walk, okay? You're going to have to show up as your authentic self. You're going to have to set boundaries. You're going to have to live the lifestyle that you've been living in private and public now. Now you're going to have to really show up and show out. And you're going to have to be okay with whatever happens, because at the end of the day, whatever happens is meant to happen. If you lose someone because you're showing up as your authentic self, then they're just not supposed to come. They're just not supposed to go with you. Their season in your life has come to an end, and you're going to have to be okay with allowing it to fall out of your life gracefully. But of course, I hope that that doesn't happen. I hope that, when me and my friend, we start hanging out again and I'm showing up as my authentic self, that she will respect it. I'm not going to be like judgy and say, hey, I'm doing this now, so you need to do this, just continue to love her in her space and where she is at in life, but be me. Don't go backwards. I haven't been partying, drinking, smoking, hanging out, and I genuinely don't have a desire to do that. I'd rather eat healthy, wake up early, exercise, pour into myself, work on my business, get these goals accomplished. So that's what I need to continue doing. And we can find new ways to hang out. We can find new things to do together. We might not be able to do the stuff that we used to do back in the day together, but that doesn't mean that we can't upgrade our friendship, upgrade our friendship. I like the way that sounds. That's just what it's gonna have to be. We're gonna have to evolve, or we're gonna have to separate. And I'm saying that now, but I'm like, okay, so that's what it's gonna have to be. Oh my God, I didn't know this video was gonna be this long. In the end, let's just go ahead and wrap this video up. That's the season of friendship I am in right now. I'm in solitude. I'm cultivating a new version of myself. And now it's time for me to show up as my authentic self. It's time for me to start coming out of solitude. Just a teeny bit, okay? Not a whole lot, just a little bit. Because I deserve this moment of solitude. I deserve to be in this season of solitude. I deserve to get to know thyself, and I deserve to fall in love with myself, because I've never really fallen in love with myself before. Ain't that crazy? But I'm sitting back and I'm reflecting. I've never had a season of solitude in my life, ever. So when I think about things in that perspective, it makes my season of solitude that much more precious to me. It really does. It makes it that much more valuable, and it makes me want to hold on to it even more, because I deserve it. Like, I deserve it. And I ain't nobody, I don't see nobody that's worth giving that up. I done finally made it here to this point. Oh baby, I'm not giving that up for just any old body. Okay? But anyways, wrapping this video up, season of friendship that I am in right now is just showing up as my authentic self, and allowing the friends to fall if they may, or evolve if they may. I'm hoping we all can evolve together, but I know that is not realistic, and some friendships are going to have to fall. So that is where I'm at in my season of friendship. We are at the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. And if you made it all the way to the end of this video, honey, I appreciate you. I love you. I am so grateful, okay? And go ahead and subscribe. If you made it to the end, come on and subscribe, honey, and come on over here, okay? We evolving into her, all right? You don't have to do it alone. You can be in your season of solitude, and I can be your virtual friend, okay? Come on now. Like this video, give it a thumbs up, comment below, subscribe. Y'all know the routine. Y'all know the drill by now. I'll catch y'all on the... I can't talk. I will catch y'all on the next video, all right? Peace.